you have been named as League Two Manager of the Month. How does it feel to get that award?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm extremely pleased. Obviously, to even get nominated was extremely pleasing, and then to get the call from Gregors to say that it was mine was really, really pleasing. But it's not just mine. That's completely wrong of me to say. It's not. It's the club as a whole. It should be Club of the Month, not Manager of the Month, because without my staff around me, without the players buying in, without the supporters being on side, without the support staff driving the club like they do, both at the training ground and down the ground, it's a whole club effort. Any successful football club is exactly that, a club, and I think it's only right for me to say thank you to everyone for the way they've accepted me over the last 4 months and bought into what we're trying to do. And that's not me just trying to pay lip service. I think I said it the day I walked through the door. That's what I believe in wholeheartedly, and I'd like to keep driving forward. It's certainly not a moment to sit back and relax and feel pleased with myself. If anything, it just gives me more hunger and desire to go and do well at this football club, because it's the faith it showed in me to give me my first job in club management was huge, and it just gives me kind of more motivation to want to keep driving on for success.
Some managers and head coaches will wait years for the opportunity to win that award. To do it in such a short space of time must be very pleasing for you.
Of course it is, but it's just 1 month. It's just 1 month in, and I hope to be a longer career. And there's certainly, whilst I should be pleased with it, and I am obviously pleased and very, very, very proud of it. At the same time, there's, I think the one thing at the forefront of my mind is to not take the foot off the pedal. I think it's just time to work even harder and drive even more, because it shows that this football club has got a great potential, and I really, really, really want to be the guy that realises that potential at the club.
The way in which you've kind of referred to the club and sort of have attributed everyone with the success, do you think that is part of why you have managed to be so successful, as you have created what you said you wanted to from the beginning, is that real culture, that real community within the club, and by bringing everyone together you have driven them forward, and that kind of is an example of it, winning this award? Yeah,
maybe, I hope so. I guess what I really want to do is live the words that I'm saying, and I really hope that I'm living that so far in the 4 months that I've been here. It's obviously had some really tough times, and I'd be lying if I didn't say I had. I've had, personally and professionally, it's been a really tough 4 months, finding my way into the job and dealing with the situation that we found ourselves in at times. And we're certainly not out of the water yet. We've got loads of work to do to make sure we're safe, and that has to be our number one aim and expectation, is to try and get this football club safe. But I'll repeat it as many times as I need to. I believe wholeheartedly that a football club is the people that's in the building. A football club is the community that you create, the supporters that come to the games who want to cheer their team onto victory. It's the cleaners and the catering staff and everyone who looks after you when you need them. And I think it's only right, as I'm extremely lucky to live the life I live and the job that I have, and I don't take that for granted for a moment. And at these times, I think it's only right to pay tribute to everyone, because without everyone buying into what you're trying to do, then you're never going to succeed. So for us to keep moving forward, it has to be a community feel around the football club, and that's the one thing I really want to create moving forward, and hope to galvanise further. Because, like I say, if we ever have any sort of aspirations as a football club to succeed, then it has to be that. It has to be a community that drives the place forward.
And footballing accolade-wise, has it got something nice to go alongside the trophy? Have you got somewhere nice to have it on display?
My wife usually tidies everything I take home into the loft as quickly as possible to keep the mess away. She's the tidiest person I've ever met, so I need to find a space where I can keep this nice and safe from her tidying away. So I'll find somewhere. I'm sure my girls will be really pleased. We'll have a photo later, and that'll be a nice keepsake to keep for the rest of my career.